Hey guys, so we are out for range day number 2 with this Remington R51. If you watched the most recent video on this gun, you'll know that we had some serious problems out of it. Everything from the grips wanting to fall off, to the gun not fully going into battery, till actually having the trigger be able to be broke while the gun is out of battery. So just some serious issues altogether. The slide actually seized itself closed at the end of the day yesterday. I was able to actually get it torn apart and gave it a thorough cleaning and lubing. So we're gonna, I think we got right around 150 rounds through it the other day, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to run at least another 100 to 200 rounds through it today if the gun will allow it. So maybe cleaning it and lubing it will actually help its function quite a bit. Some of the milling on the inside of this gun, it was just, it looks really bad to me. So we're gonna go ahead and give it another try here today and see how it functions. Hopefully it won't seize up again. But I'm going to start off shooting some Winchester White Box 9mm, and then we'll try several other brands. And I also brought some Plus P today too. So let's go ahead and put the first mag through it. First mag ran really good, no malfunctions whatsoever so far. So 2 mags, no malfunctions so far. So definitely it is functioning better today than it did yesterday. The first 2 mags we ran through it, I think we had 2 failures. So far so good. I'll load up another 2 mags and we'll try it again. So it's much smoother since the cleaning and lubing, and it seems to be functioning better, but let's see what happens once we get it dirty. And I want to keep my eyes on these grips too. I did tighten them down to where I think they should be. And this is going to finish off the Winchester White Box. There's only 3 rounds in this mag. This will be 52 rounds total for that one. So 52 rounds without a hitch so far. I'm going to try some other brands now. So now we're shooting some independent 115 grain 9mm. We got the Winchester White Box. We got about 52 rounds out of it. So see if we can pump about 50 of these through. So far so good. That's about 80 rounds, I think. It's working a lot. Feels a little sticky again. We'll see. So that should put us at what?
102.
102. So it's getting there. I don't know if I still trust my life to it, but also the issues that I have with the trigger breaking out of battery and stuff like that, and you know, this being able to shoot 102 rounds consecutively still doesn't solve those issues for me. I still think there's something weird going on in this trigger, but so far so good today. Alright, so now shot the independent fine. I'm going to be shooting some Blazer brass. This is 124 grain, so we'll see how it performs. So far so good though. So that is, I think that's 50 with the brass, right? What's that?
Yeah, 130 total.
Okay, so 50 with the brass, 130 total. All right, so Buichi ammo, 9mm, 115 grain. Little stick right there. So it seems to be running pretty decent right now. So we're gonna run a few more of these rounds through it, and then I brought some Corbon plus P's that I'm gonna run through it. Alright, first malfunction right there. So we're somewhere in the 140 some round neighborhood. You see if it'll break. And it broke that time. So I don't know if it was out of battery a little bit or what. I'll have to go back and look at the camera. So right around 140, 40-ish rounds, something like that. I can tell you exactly when I put this footage up, but it did have a failure to fire. It didn't feel like the trigger didn't feel like it broke on that one, so that's a good thing because I think it was out of battery and it must have popped back in the battery there. So I wouldn't say reliability on this gun is good, considering the first 150 or so rounds I shot. I had probably 8 to 10 malfunctions and one malfunction within about 140. So yeah. Uh-oh. And here you go. It wanted to, it almost felt like, there you go, there's no magazine in the gun. So So these issues are starting to show their face again. And that should not be doing that, guys. It's wanting to stick again. And it was cleaned thoroughly and lubed thoroughly. Now I will say it is performing 1,000 times better than it did during its first outing, but it seems like starting to raise its ugly head again on the reliability side. The slide seems much smoother at times, but as you've seen, it does still want to stick sometimes. So we'll go ahead and throw some more rounds to it. We'll try some plus P's, and I'll report back. All right, guys, so now we're going to start putting a few different defensive rounds to this. This is plus P Corbon 125 grain, and we'll see how it handles that. And then next we'll shoot a couple of mags of Sprigo dots plus P. What's the grain on those? Okay.
I don't know.
We'll see. Felt like it wanted to hold up a little bit right there. A lot of smoke. And a click. Failure number 2. Okay. May have a problem here. You want to pull that off? Take my gloves off here. That mag didn't want to fall. Alright, now the gun is seized with a round in the chamber, which is never a good thing. Here you go. Have somebody pull this other glove off for me. Alright, we got it free. I'm going to check this round and I'll get right back to you guys. Hey guys, so after the first round of the plus P Corbons, it did have a malfunction. I'm not sure if it was a failure to go into battery or what exactly it was. I'll have to look at the footage. But the slide was pretty much seized. We did get it to open. The round dropped. We're out here in a field basically, so we were unable to recover that round. But yeah, it's starting to show its true colors here again, it seems. But we're going to go ahead and finish what's left in this mag, and I have another mag of Corbon plus P's, and then we'll move on to the Sprigo dots at the gun functions. And here's another failure. Let's see if that's a failure to go into battery or a failure to eject or feed. I think it's a failure to go into battery here. I don't like chambering one out into my hand, but we will do so. So it was a failure to feed. And it was out of battery there too, so. Yep, it's starting to function like it did before. So let's go ahead and put the mag back in. I think there's one round left here. And another failure. It looks like it may be out of battery. So I have one more mag and we'll try it. I believe it's out of battery. So now I can't get it to go bang, so I don't know where that went. But if you're looking to get about 160 rounds out of your gun reliably, maybe this is for you. But so far, especially with the hollow point defensive rounds, it really does not want to function. All right, so I'm going to give it one more opportunity with these Corbons, and it just doesn't want to feed them, so we'll see how that goes. If this doesn't function, I'll try some sprees and see how that goes. We're not gonna be able to shoot any of these, I don't believe. So the actual slides wanting to seize, I'm going to give the sprees a shot, and if it doesn't work from there, we'll just take it back home. Alright, so just to make sure, I'm going to shoot those Corbons out of this Gen 2 Glock 17, just to be sure that it's not an ammo issue, because I know one of you guys out there is going to ask. So no, not an issue. Alright guys, so the Corbons did not want to function out of the gun whatsoever, or should I say the gun did not want to function with the Corbons. As you've seen, we just went ahead and took a standard Gen 2 Glock 17. Those were the exact same rounds that I tried to shoot out of this Remington R51, and they worked flawlessly, so it wasn't an ammo issue. So now we're going to be shooting some spree gold dots. These are 147 grain, and the last two rounds that we had, the Corbons and these spree, is what most people are going to carry for defense. This gun is touted as being a CCW weapon, an EDC gun, and that's what most people are going to carry as a defensive round. So sorry about the plane, but nothing I can do about that. But anyways, if it does not want to work with these sprees, the gold dots will go back and we'll shoot some of the independents or something and see if it functions with that. But my suspicions tell me that the lubrication is starting to break down after about 160, 170 rounds, and it's starting to show its true colors again. So we'll see. Yeah. So another failure there. All right. So it's not going to function with these gold dots either. So I'm going to go back and try some standard ammo. I don't know if the trigger's actually breaking. Or what's going on. But I'm going to try that. If we don't have any luck, I'll have to take it back to the house, break it down again, clean it, lube it back up, and see if it'll run again. But, I've got a lot of slack on the last video that, I should break it in, all this other silliness. It's an all-metal gun, so it requires more attention. To me, that's all a bunch of, bull. This gun should work out of the box like most other guns that you buy. Your Glocks run out of the box, your SIGs run out of the box. There's going to be exceptions to the rules every now and again, but a gun that's touted as being a CCW weapon that you're going to depend your life on should be top-notch out of the box and run. So let's go ahead and try some more of the rounds that actually fed earlier and see what happens. All right, so we went back to some ammo that we know, functions in the gun. This is Fuichi, and or however you want to say it. But I'm going to give it a shot, see what happens. I don't know if the firing pin's broke or, something else has happened. One of the pins actually rattled loose under the grips on the test we did the other day. So I don't know if something like that's happened or what, but we'll give it a shot and see. So it actually fired them. Not sure what the deal is. Basically, don't try to shoot defensive ammo out of your defensive gun. Yeah, guys, I don't know what to tell you. I actually, honestly, thought the firing pin or the firing mechanism maybe was broke. To be honest, because we've tried to fire the Corbons and the spree gold dots several times, and nothing. So, and I tested those ammos in another gun. They worked fine. So, what does that tell you? This according to the Remington reps that I spoke to at SHOT Show, this is their new concealed carry gun. So if you can't carry defensive ammo in it, and it won't feed it, well, it actually fed it, it just won't fire it. Why that is beyond me. I don't know. So you guys can come to your own conclusions. I'm not going to trust my life to it, and you know, I wouldn't advise anyone else to. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. And like always, don't forget, tactical is not just a word, it's a mindset and a lifestyle. Thanks for watching, everybody.